recompensa Visa de hasta $500. Llama al 1-855-339-5301.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time. Sticking it to the boss. That sounds fun. We have sort of a...
Okay. Move it down. Right about there. 4K 30. I think guys barbecuing. I got rid of my barbecue. I was thinking of just getting a small one. I used it to burn a lot of wood and a lot of paper work, old paperwork, and melted part of the plastic. But I got rid of a lot of wood. So I'm going to look at this other entrance. And I may have it over a little bit too much to the left on the autofocusing. Still on autofocus continuous. It's looking good, okay? I'm waiting for the new Panasonic to come out. You know, some people want the S1 Mark II or the S1H2. You know, H2 is the video. The R is one I'm interested in, you know, the 60 megapixel. Because this is a 24. The Q3 is the 60 megapixel. So I'm looking at that. And this is a newer camera compared to the SL2. This is the SL2-S. So the SL2 is a 47 megapixel, which Nikon had 45 with their Z cameras. You know, the Z7, Z7 II, Z8, Z9. See? Just going in a circle. And I'm testing out how the autofocus is doing. So I know I'm driving Roy Bixby a little crazy because he can't understand why I drive around with a camera. Well, a lot of people do. I said, well, this is a good way to test the camera. The autofocusing and stuff like that. And it's a little bit to the left. I'll make it to the right. Make it center. Okay. So I'll go right to the park. Take a left here, there. Yeah, they did all the entrances, so it looks nice. They did both neighborhoods. And this neighborhood's bigger than mine. There's a nice park here. Guys either doing field hockey, setting up the net. They got a nice, they did a real good job on this park. They have no slides or swings though, but they do have some picnic tables. And I like the walk path where they have rocks and dirt, kind of like a caliche. It's pretty wide open. I might bring one here. So these homes look older than my neighborhood. This stuff was built by Semtex. Make a left here. Yeah. So I'm just showing you this neighborhood across from mine. Trees look nice. I love some of the houses here, you know, the stonework and stuff. Some people painted their fences like the red. barn red. Got a house for rent. Thomas Springs. I like that. Retreat at Thomas Springs. And this is the newer section. Can't tell with the fences, but yeah, they did all the roads here. And if I make a right, there's apartments, and then there's a fence, and then you can't go any further. You have to back out. It's kind of like a dead end. Yep, I remember there's hardly anything here. So if I make a right... Oh no, this is a cul-de-sac. I have to go back a little bit and then make a right and then another right. Nope. Now let's do it this way. Okay, I think it's a dead end here. Again? Nope, maybe not. Okay, I'll make a left. It's been a while, folks. So what do you think? I changed the video settings, so it should look a lot better. Shouldn't be as much as stuttering. I can see a little flaring with this lens. Now this is the 45 millimeter lens. It's the short one, but I think it's a fantastic lens. This is an f2.8. So the Versa is a little bit smaller than the Sentra, okay? Versa was nice. It had 37 miles to the gallon, but my elbow would hit the passenger in the front seat, and there's hardly any back seat, so space. So this is the newer part of the neighborhood. So when you get to the end, you make a right, and then you'll see a whole bunch of apartments. Yeah, you can see it's real windy. Echo tools. So see, this is Derby Run, and watch what happens. Make a left here. Now, you see those gray stuff? Those are the apartments, okay? So when I go to my convenience store to get some milk or something like that, there's a fence, so it's walled off right here. I can't go any further, all right? So the apartments bought all that property, and these are all apartments. So when I get out in this neighborhood, I'll make a right. I'll show you the other side of the fence. And there is a neighborhood to the right, but you see, there's apartments behind that house in front of me. So they kind of closed off this neighborhood with the apartments. So this is Retama Springs neighborhood, and across Lookout Road is where I live, which is Retama Ridge. So I see this is much smaller file size. And here's the speed bump. They gotta put one of these in. And they forgot to mark it. Yeah, I want to put one of those flags in my yard. Had one hanging off the garage, but flags kept getting torn. In the corner of the house. So now I got my TV antenna there. That's the only place where it picks up all the stations. I am having problems with channel 35. I can get to 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 7. I just can't get the 1. So. And here we are, Everly Court. So I turned right when I came in here. There's my neighborhood across there, but we're going to right. I'm going to show you this other neighborhood. I want to show you the stretch of the apartments. Okay. So I see this fence ends right here to the right. My neighborhood is to the left. Should have been a little bit older, but it seems bigger and more spacious. Now, Pulte built the ones on the left, Centex built the ones on the right. They went bankrupt, and Pulte bought them out and probably finished building. There's a cemetery to the left, which is on top of a hill, where a whole bunch of coyotes and deer congregate. So we're going to go into this new neighborhood right here. I think I've been doing it for 14 minutes now, recording. I have like 3 or 4 more videos going up. I should make about 6. That's if I don't drive tonight. So see, these are all homes, okay? These aren't the apartments. So I'm going to go by that convenience store and go to the apartments. Guy waved at me. He says, "I don't know you." he was looking at the camera and he says, "Uh-oh." So this is a small neighborhood. It's nice. They're mainly 2 stories. There's only a few homes that are 1 story. Okay. And this used to be all woods. More wildlife. More snakes. More coyotes. Now, you'll see a lot of people ride their bicycles here. And they've been getting hit quite a bit. So the apartments start on the right, okay? I'm not going in there. They don't have a gate, and okay, I'm gonna pass this guy. So those apartments that I just passed to the right don't belong to these apartments that I'm going to right now. There's apartments to the left, which is behind this strip mall, which has QT, At Home, Burlington, Fur Factory, Coat Factory, whatever they call it. Okay. But if I go back here, see, they're building more stores right here. And they got a Starbucks here also. But you see, these apartments go all the way to the railroad tracks, which is about a mile away. And I think these are storage buildings. But you see, there's gates. So we can go a little bit further. Starbucks is to the left. Apartments to the right. Yeah, this is the public storage right here. You know, to the left. But I haven't been down this road. But I just want to show you how fast these apartments have grown. I like the flowers and lights. And you see? Look at all these apartments. Isn't that something? I'm just going to do a circle. And by the way, that's not real rock. That's kind of like a wall exterior thing where it looks like rocks. It's massive. All these apartments here, it's unreal. And I can hear the train. Hear the train? So railroad tracks is to the right, and it's on the bridge. And I can hear it at my house. And I'm like 2 miles away, maybe a mile and a half. So you see, this is a turnaround right here. And if I want to get to Nacogdoches for my drink, sorry about that, I have to go back all the way here. Yeah, this is still the turnaround. So I have to keep going back. But they put a Starbucks here. So there's more stores. There's the car wash. This convenience store was the first one with gas on here. They made it chill. And they built the strip malls here, and then QTK. So it's $3.39 for gas. It went up. A month ago it was $2.83. Okay, so you can go to the apartments on the right also, but you can't do the turnaround because they're turning that up with this 5-year project. So they got the road paved and then they're chopping it up again. So who knows what they're doing. They're building ramps or redoing the bridge. At first we thought they were trying to fix it up, but you can see a lot of these cars hit these side things and they don't repair them. But you can see where they stopped doing the road. You can see all the pavement. So they got all that paved on the right. Then they had to redo it because when it rained, it leaked at a certain area and then it didn't go away. So they had to redo some things. And my dogs are getting anxious right now because they want me to go home and feed them, but I'm gonna treat myself to a meal. Yeah, $3.39. So I paid what was it, $2.85 or something. I went inside the 1604 loop right by where I used to work, and they got like a Murphy's, they got HEB, and they usually compete against each other, and they have their gas is about 10 cents cheap than what here. So if they're doing like $3.39, members get 10 cents off, so it's actually $3.29 gas here. They charge 10 cents extra if you use a credit card. I guess it's for their 3% fee. But anyhow, there's Dutch Brothers right next to McDonald's. Now the only problem with this is this right here. A lot of people get in this left lane real quick. They build a fence around here. Oh. So they are building something. They used to store a lot of stuff for the road work they're doing. But they're building a lot of warehouses too. So, let's see what I can get. Oh wow, that tree blew down. Yeah, well that tree blew down. You notice that? They must have just planted it. Oh my goodness.
It's too windy.
Oh, I know. I thought it was going to rain with all this wind. Yeah, the trees are going crazy.
When did it Have a
All
good
right.
day.
Thank you. Yeah, he's going to tell me to park in number 2. Hello again.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. The neat thing is,
You'll get your front plate with the meal because we're putting more crab mix in.
okay,
So now we pull around and park behind the car that should be around this corner.
okay,
Thank you.
I figure that. They are a little bit slow. I've been waiting like 30 minutes before. So, what do you think of the autofocus? It looks good. It's still at f8. With Nikon and Sony, you put in program mode, they automatically do the aperture and all that stuff. This mode will do the shutter speed, so it's 1/80th of a second. And it's been going for 26 minutes. So on the Q3, even if you're recording 4K, it shuts off at 29 minutes. I have not tried the 1080p, okay? Because on some cameras, if you just do 1080p, you can just go forever. And then you can have a lot of storage space. So I got a 256 gigabyte cards in here. I had it at 4K 24. Now this is at 4K 30. I don't think I had anything at 4K 60. So I got plenty of storage space. One thing about these cameras, sometimes you can choose, let's say, pictures to the second drive, first drive for video, or JPEG or RAW or stuff like that. On this one, I think with the video, it goes to the first drive, and then if you have it set for not copying, but for overflow, then it goes to the second drive. Yeah, no biggie. I do mainly video anyway. So see, I think some things are in focus, some aren't. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay.
With the Big Mac meal?
Yes.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have a good one.
See, that's the one thing I hate. They don't do anything in order. About this place right here. So this guy was here before me, and he's still waiting. So when you get a lot of teenagers, you really need a good adult to be a manager, to organize, to keep them on track. Hey, don't forget about this person. Yeah. So I think that lady grabbed the wrong meal. Should have served that guy first. So this is Jim's restaurant, one of my favorites. My all-time favorite was on Blanco and 410, but when the Central Park Mall closed because they couldn't compete with the North Star Mall, Sears left. I think it was one of the last stores that was there, but they had a carousel, swing set and stuff. they had a little train inside the mall, which the kids like going in. But what I liked about the Jim's restaurant was they had a large cinnamon roll. Huge. And you put that cream cheese on top. Oh my goodness. Better than any donut or bagel. And that's just my opinion. So you see, look at that. It lost it a little bit. It just lost it a little bit. Okay. They really need to fix the road here. A lot of potholes. Yeah, with all the traffic that's here, you can try to fix up the road, but it gets pretty torn up. And with all these apartments now, so there's a couple of United States Postal trucks, vehicles. Now I usually have the autofocus on the horizon, but this is a huge hill right here. And this is why a lot of people can't get good TV reception, especially if you live right next to Randolph Air Force Base and they fly the training jets and planes all the time. But right where I have my antenna, I don't get any interference. I may get a little if I close the garage door now and then, but still, I can get every channel except for channel 35.1 on digital. I used to have an analog converter, but they did away with those because a lot of people went and bought cable. Now they're getting away with it and they want to put the antennas back. So this video lasted for 30 minutes. So what do you think? Does it look sharp? So when you put it on intelligent autofocus, you know, the hybrid part, it does a lousy job. So you either put it in AFS mode or AFC, and if you notice as it's getting dark, I'm having some focus issues with this AFC. That's why I usually put it on AFS. AFC, you know, it hits a white part, or every time I'm at a turn, it, you know, and it starts getting dark. That's what happens, folks. See? It's doing it right now. So it's starting to get dark, and you're seeing that focus breathing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park here in this video and drive around a little bit more, but I'm going to change the focus to AFS.